Hi everyone, welcome to my class. Lattice enthalpy. Lattice enthalpy is the energy required to separate completely 1 mole of a solid ionic compound into constituent gaseous ions. Is the energy required to separate completely 1 mole of a solid ionic compound into constituent gaseous ions. Okay. One example. Lattice enthalpy of sodium chloride is 788 kilojoule per mole. This means that 788 kilojoule energy is required to separate 1 mole of this sodium chloride into gaseous ions. This is the energy required to separate completely 1 mole of sodium chloride into constituent gaseous ions. Bond parameters. Bond length. Bond length is the equilibrium distance between the nuclei of two bonded atoms in a molecule. Bond length is the equilibrium distance between the nuclei of two bonded atoms in a molecule. This figure represents the bond length of a covalent molecule AB. That is, the bond length is the equilibrium distance between the nuclei of these two bonded atoms. That is the bond length. Then the contribution of each atom is known as the covalent radius of that atom. In a covalent bond, the contribution of each atom is known as the covalent radius. That is, Ra is the covalent radius of the atom A and Rb is the covalent radius of the atom B. Therefore, the bond length R is equal to Ra plus Rb. Covalent radius and van der Waals radius. Here, two similar atoms bonded by a single covalent bond. Then, 1/2 the distance between the centers of the nuclei of these two atoms is known as covalent radius. What is covalent radius? Covalent radius is 1/2 the distance between the centers of nuclei of two similar atoms bonded by a single covalent bond. Is 1/2 the distance between the centers of nuclei of two similar atoms bonded by a single covalent bond. Then van der Waals radius. This represents the two molecules of a substance. Then van der Waals radius is the 1/2 the distance between the centers of the nuclei of two nearest non-bonded atoms of the adjacent molecules. Van der Waals radius is 1/2 the distance between 1/2 the distance between the centers of nuclei of two nearest non-bonded atoms of the adjacent molecule. Here. Bond angle. Bond angle is the angle between the orbitals containing bonded electron pairs around the central atom. Bond angle is the angle between the orbitals containing bonding electron pairs around the central atom. In water, H2O. In water, oxygen is the central atom. Then the bond angle in water is 104.5 degree, which means that the angle between these orbitals which contains the bonding electron pairs. Bond enthalpy. Bond enthalpy is the energy required to break a bond between two atoms in gaseous state. Bond enthalpy is the energy required to break a bond between two atoms in gaseous state. The unit of bond enthalpy is kilojoule per mole. Kilojoule per mole. The bond enthalpy of hydrogen molecule. The bond enthalpy for the breakage of hydrogen bond HH bond is 435.8 kilojoule per mole. Then, in case of polyatomic molecules, the calculation of bond enthalpy is more complicated. For example, in case of water, H2O, the bond enthalpy for 2OH bond is not same. The bond enthalpy for the breakage of first OH bond is 502 kilojoule per mole. But the bond enthalpy for the breakage of the second OH bond is 427 kilojoule per mole. There is a difference in their enthalpy values. This is because after the breakage of the first OH bond, the second OH bond undergoes some changes because of the changed chemical environment. Then, in such cases, we use mean or average bond enthalpy. We use average bond enthalpy. Then, the average bond enthalpy of water molecule is 502 plus 427 by 2, that is 464.5 kilojoule per mole. Then in case of polyatomic ions or molecules, we use the average bond enthalpy. Also, bond enthalpy value എത്രത്തോളം വലുതാണോ അത്രയും സ്ട്രോങ് ആയിരിക്കും ആ ബോണ്ട്. ബോണ്ട് എൻതാൽപ്പി എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എന്താണ്? ഒരു ബോണ്ട് ബ്രേക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് ആവശ്യമായ എനർജിയാണ് ബോണ്ട് എൻതാൽപ്പി. അപ്പൊ ബോണ്ട് എൻതാൽപ്പിയുടെ വാല്യൂ കൂടുതൽ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എന്താണ് അർത്ഥം? ആ ബോണ്ട് അത്രത്തോളം സ്ട്രോങ് ആണ് എന്ന് അർത്ഥം. ലിമിറ്റേഷൻസ് ഓഫ് ഒക്ടെറ്റ് rule. What is octet rule? 8 electron in the valence shell is the stable state. Then limitations. Formation of hydrogen molecule. The atomic number of hydrogen is 1. That is, hydrogen has 1 electron in its valence shell. And it needs only 1 more electron to fill that shell, because the first shell, that is the K shell, can accommodate only 2 electrons. So, in this case, the octet rule is not needed to satisfy the stable condition. Second limitation, formation of molecules with incomplete octet. Incomplete octet means less than 8 electron in the valence shell. Less than 8 electron in the valence shell. In some compounds, the central atom is surrounded by less than 8 electron in its valence shell. One example, in BeCl2, BeCl2. Here there are 2 BeCl bonds. Then the total number of electrons around this central atom is 4. That is less than 8. Another example, boron trifluoride, BF3, central atom boron. There are 3 BF bonds. 3 BF bonds. That is, there are 6 electrons around this central atom. Here also, the octet rule is violated. Another limitation, formation of molecules with expansion of octet. Expansion of octet means valence shell contains greater than 8 electrons. Greater than 8 electrons in the valence shell. Example, PCl5. In PCl5, there are PCl bond, 5 PCl bond. Then the total number of electrons around this phosphorus atom, 5 into 2, 10 electrons. The valence shell contains greater than 8 electrons. Another example, SF6. SF6, central atom sulfur. There are 6 SF bond. 6 SF bond. Then the total number of electrons, 6 into 2. That is 12 electrons. Each bond contains 2 electrons. Each bond contains 2 electrons. Here there are 6 bonds. Then 6 into 2, 12 electrons. That is, around the central atom there are 12 electrons. Here also the octet rule is violated. Then next limitation, formation of compounds by xenon and krypton. Xenon and krypton are noble gases. This octet rule is based on the fact that noble gases are inert, because all noble gases except helium have 8 electrons in the valence shell. So noble gases are inert. Based upon that fact, octet rule is formulated. Okay, but the noble gases xenon and krypton undergo chemical combination. They form compounds with oxygen and fluorine. Then noble gases also form compounds. Next one, formation of odd electron molecule. Odd electron molecule. In some molecules, the bonded atom contains odd electrons, odd number of electrons. Such molecules are called odd electron molecules. In odd electron molecules, some bonded atoms have an odd number of electrons. Example, nitric oxide, NO. In nitric oxide, the nitrogen atom have 2, 3, 5, 7. 7 electrons. That is, it has odd number of electrons. It also violates the octet rule. These are the limitations of octet. polarity of bonds. When a covalent bond is formed between two similar atoms, the shared pair of electron is equally attracted by the two atoms. The shared pair of electron is equally attracted by the two atoms. That is, the shared pair of electron is not displaced towards any one atom. Such a bond is known as non-polar covalent bonds. Non-polar covalent bonds. Molecules like hydrogen, chlorine, oxygen, etc. contain non-polar covalent bonds. But when a covalent bond is formed between two dissimilar atoms having different electronegativities, here the covalent bond is formed by two dissimilar atoms, hydrogen and chlorine. Chlorine is having high electronegativity than hydrogen atom. In such covalent bonds, the shared pair of electron displays more towards the electronegative atom. What is electronegativity? Electronegativity is the tendency of an atom to attract the shared pair of electrons more towards itself. The highly electronegative atom attracts these shared electron pairs more towards itself. Thus, the more electronegative atom gets a partial negative charge, and the less electronegative atom get a partial positive charge. Such covalent bonds are known as polar covalent bonds. Polar covalent bonds. In HCl, the covalent bond is polar because there is electronegativity difference between these two bonded atoms. Another example, HF. Such molecules possessing charged poles are known as polar molecules. Polar molecules.